I love him. Hi everyone.
Hello.
Welcome back to our channel.
Welcome.
Woo! We are winging it. We don't really know what we're gonna watch.
It's true.
We're just gonna, see where the wind blows. We just watched CL medley. It was really exciting.
Bless my everything.
Did we introduce ourselves? I'm Joe.
I'm me.
My bad. Sorry. I am a creative director / art producer / I like baking stuff.
She does, and everything she makes is so delicious. And I can't have carbs, so it's just makes me dream of the day that I can have carbs again.
I was talking about like making like graphic designs and
I
websites.
Bake stuff.
Oh no,
we said make stuff.
Make stuff. I like to make stuff.
Okay.
I also do like to bake stuff.
So, side note, this bitch right here can cook her booty off, y'all. It's insane. She makes like bread, and it's the most amazing thing I have ever put in my mouth. Like, it is so good. She makes these cookies, and she makes muffins, and it's amazing. Everything she makes is amazing.
I like to bake stuff.
Blesses my existence. I only try little bits because I can only have a little bit of carbs.
Much of it, but
everything I try is so amazing, and it's worth it. It's so worth it for just that little bite.
There's a lot of love in the bread that I make.
There's so much love. I feel like you can taste it when food's made with hate. Like,
probably.
Like, this sandwich is made with hate.
Someone was really mad right now.
Like, this tastes like angry tears.
Angry bread.
Angry bread.
Anyways, welcome to our channel.
Welcome.
Okay, I'm gonna let you choose what we're gonna do.
Okay.
So this is what's in front of us.
Okay.
We could either watch K-pop explained in 20 minutes by DK get a little broad perspective of what that is.
I love me some DK TV.
I mean, I love me some DK TV.
We do. We appreciate y'all.
We could do Dechita, which is Suga's.
Oh.
Yeah, that music video is fire. We could do the ciphers. We could start that round of ciphers 1 through 4. We could do Ddaeng, which is one of my favorites by the RAPLINE. So, or we could go a different route. We could do something from Blackpink. We could do more ITZY. We could do.
I think I want to do Ddaeng.
You want to do Ddaeng?
Yeah.
Yes, let's do Ddaeng.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is the thing. Ddaeng came out a few years ago, and it's not on any of the albums.
Okay.
It was literally because you know how like they do Festa, and just a gift for their army. They like to do mixtapes. The mixtapes are from each of the guys from the RAPLINE. It's on SoundCloud, and they just give it to army. Same thing with Ddaeng. They were like, hey, this is a song for you guys, and then they performed it for the first time during one of their musters, I think. And when they did that. So what we're actually going to watch is a lyric video.
Okay.
And then we're going to watch the breakdown.
Okay.
And then we'll watch a live performance of Ddaeng.
Okay, cool.
Okay?
I like it. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Are we going to do Marcial, or can I just, binge all her stuff?
It's up to you if you want to do more or not. Or do you could binge it from here. I don't know. The hard part about CL is none of it is closed caption. And I couldn't really, do that. Okay, so let's go ahead and start this.
Why isn't her stuff closed caption?
A lot of artists don't have stuff closed caption. It's kind of.
What are these labels doing?
I don't know.
I feel like it's such a. I feel like now is the time
they
should go back in, because I feel like you can go back in and add closed captioning to your videos.
You should be able to, because I know with My Universe with Coldplay's, I was kind of upset that wasn't closed caption.
Yeah,
I was like, why aren't you doing it? Or even on some of the American television shows where it'd just be singing in Korean. And I'm like, can you not?
Right? I feel
can you please just take the time?
I know. The Korean wave is doing its thing.
It's huge.
But Korean is not easy, you guys. I'm trying to learn Korean. Actually, kind of took a break for a little bit. But I was diligently trying to learn Korean. So it's until we can catch up and learn the language, we need closed captioning.
Yes.
We're trying to learn. People are learning.
I'm trying to learn. We're watching K-dramas. I'm trying to rewatch it without the captions. Trying to do it the way, RM learned English.
I know. I mean, I've been trying to get into a class, and all the classes they're impacted. Like, everyone's taking Korean right now.
Really?
Yeah, it's, like, almost impossible.
I feel like I heard somewhere that they added it to, like, American curriculum. Like, U.S. curriculum. Like,
so
Spanish.
now, like, Spanish, now you can say
Spanish,
Korean.
German, Japanese, Korean.
Yeah.
Like, it's there. Like, it should be.
Koreans, they're doing their thing.
Doing their
And
thing.
we're trying.
Trying to catch up.
Because we obviously have love for y'all, but it takes a while to learn the language. Like, we still need the closed captioning.
Yeah.
At least for a couple years.
Ready?
Ready.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about
I'm
it.
really excited too.
So good. It's so good. Produced by Suga. Hear that traditional? I love it.
Oh, I love the, like, oriental sounding music
Yeah.
in the background.
Me too.
이번 생은 글렀어 너 힙합 땡 랩스타 땡 그냥 래퍼 땡 방탄 땡 but 현슈 땡 worldwide 땡 차트위 땡 땡 땡
Ooh! Okay.
AP 좋은 집 누군가의 dream life how about you I like you 이성공 네 덕분 웃기지 yeah 어이없이 느끼지 yeah 솔직히 쟤들이 yeah 왜 저리 날린지 yeah 차분히 생각해 yeah 시간은 많기에 yeah 이건 숙제야 숙제 yeah 못 푸는 네 문제 땡 18 13 48 땡
It's really good!
Yeah, I love this. Wait till you hear the breakdown.
땡 이번 생은
Yeah.
땡 18 13 38 땡 You wrong me right 잡아 땡 잠깐만 멈춰봐 땡 이번 생은 글렀어 넌땡 내가 보기에 너네는 땡 우리 모두가 땡 누가 끝발이 좋던 간에 나는 땡전혀 상관하네 honey bear 이 음악은 동의 앞에 왜 알코올이겠지만 배네 주장이 다 맞아 배 우리 망해가고 있네 불보 네 덕분이야 배 우리 왜 아무도 없네 우리 망해가고 있기에 고맙다 여지껏 무시해줘 고맙다 덕분에 스타디움 덤벨보다 많은 것을 덕분에 많이도 얻었다 작은 회사 친구들아 너네가 곧 퇴격이 되게 우린 앞으로 바람대로 또 망할 테니 계속 걱정해 18 13 38 die You wrong me right 잘봐 die 하기 좀 올려라 die 이번 생은 글렀어 너 die 18 13 38 땡 You wrong me right 잘봐 땡 잠깐만 멈춰봐 땡 이번 생은 글렀어 넌 땡 뼛속에 산소리 땡 어릴 적 좋아함 얼음 땡난 띵동 넌 땡 넌 칠끝 난 땡 라면 먹고 잔 얼굴 땡 널거지들 두열 땡날 반한 네 얼땡 네가 쩔어 먼저 개얼땡 너무 얼땡
I like his tonality on this. It's interesting. It's a little bit different than what he normally does. More like speaking.
Yeah. And like the stutter that he does right here.
Yeah.
헤이러도 없는 래퍼들은 좀 닥쳐 너의 헤이러가 어딨어 눈 씻고 세수한 뒤 거울을 봐 거기 숨쉬는 바로 너의 헤이러 우린 celebrate 아직 excel no break 네가 뭔데 날 인정해 이름값 하는 개구리들 응원 안 해주기를 간절히 기도할게 땡
Okay.
땡 You wrong
Okay.
me right 잡아 땡 하기 좀 올려라 땡 이번 생은 글렀어 넌땡 에바 엘사 사바 땡 You wrong me right 잡아 땡 지금만 멈춰봐 땡 이번 생은 글렀어 넌땡
So do you remember what Ddaeng is? Do you know what Ddaeng is?
No.
Okay, remember all the game shows that we watched? All 2 days and 1 night, or like that time that PD Now came and they were playing the games.
We love 2 days and 1
No,
night.
I love 2 days and 1 night so much. I was laughing so hard the other day.
So funny.
So hard. I miss you, Kim Sano.
Kim Sun-ho, we miss
Kim
you.
Sun-ho, I miss you. Anyways, anytime they got anything wrong, it was Ddaeng. Remember, like anytime you're wrong, it's like Ddaeng. It's like so that's
right. That's right that it's wrong.
Yeah. So we're gonna go straight to the explanation, and then I forgot that there's a live version of them doing it during their muster, and then after that, if you want to, if we have time, the vocal line actually attempts to rap it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we can watch that.
Oh,
one too.
we gotta watch that. I need
yeah.
to see V doing this.
Oh yeah. Oh
yes.
Yeah.
V's like excitement for like RAPLINE.
Oh my gosh.
I live
He's
for
the
it.
biggest fanboy.
Really do.
He's the biggest fanboy.
He always gets so excited, and then like he goes into his like hardcore face.
Yeah.
I call it his bandana face because we always know like if BTS is about to bring the heat, whether V wearing a headband or not, y'all. Because if
like
V wearing a headband, he's trying to get hard with it. Like it's that type of energy.
There's like a video of like it's like the RAPLINE is practicing. I don't know if it's this song or a different song, but V is like behind the stage holding like a banner that says RM, and he's like so excited about RM. He's just like RM. So great. Ready?
Mm-hmm. That's a great picture of J-Hope.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. This is the performance we'll watch later.
I love the stage setup.
Okay,
That's
so do I.
You wanted this, so here we are.
I
the
do.
RAPLINE of BTS,
I do, David.
RM, J-Hope, and Suga dropped a hip-hop track recently on their SoundCloud called Ddaeng. It's a song that has oriental and trap beat at the same time, and it's also a diss track sending messages to their haters. But the wordplay inside it is just amazing. For example, the title Ddaeng itself is used in multiple ways throughout the whole song. 일팔, 일삼, 삼팔. These are all card combinations that come from a Korean card game called 섰다 or 화투.
8대. 잠깐. 굿땡이요?
Simply think of them as the best combination
He's like Full
you can
House.
get during a game.
Yeah.
For example,
Or the equivalent.
Sam and Par, which is called 삼팔 광땡, is the ultimate pair that nothing can beat. Thus, the first meaning of Ddaeng here would be translated into something like better or invincible.
I can't do that. I can't roll my R's.
Again in the chorus, the word Ddaeng is already used in two more different meanings. For these two lines, Ddaeng is used as the meaning of wrong, which originates from the imitation of a xylophone sound used in quiz shows or auditions when the participant is wrong or bad.
소나무. 땡.
Thank.
For this line, Ddaeng is used as the sound of a bell, and it also comes from a children's song called 학교 종이 땡땡땡. Regarding J-Hope mentioning homework in the next verse, there's a very high possibility that this line implies the meaning of go to school, kids.
Hip hop, dang. Rap star, dang. Young rapper, dang. 방탄, dang. But you, bang. Worldwide, bang.
The first lines of J-Hope's verse describe the criticism they received in the early ages about their hip-hop or rap style, or BTS being a flop. However, in the next lines, he explains that now they've become a worldwide bang from a Ddaeng.
땡. 내가 보기엔 너네는 땡. 우리 모두가 땡. 누가 끝발이 좋던 간에 나는 땡 전혀 상관 안 해.
It kind of gets trickier in Suga's verse. The usage of Ddaeng is suddenly changed without any notice. The first
땡.
indicate the meaning of wrong or nope, but when he says 누가 끝발이 좋던 간에, he suddenly jumps into the card game again. 끝발 is an everyday slang word for power/influence. When you see a very successful person, you would say something like 와 끝발 죽이네 or 끝발 날리네. This everyday slang word's origin comes from the card game 섰다 again. 끝 is a combination of cards equivalent to 1 point to 9 points. It's the most common pairs you will receive during a game. In contrast, a Ddaeng is above all goods.
땡.
So So that's what Suga is saying in his last lines. 나는 땡 전혀 상관 안 해. Which means I'm a 땡 and I don't care about you lower class goods. So one more thing before we go into Arm's verse. Good has the same sound as good. Yeah. And this good means the end. Suga ends his verse by saying 계속 걱정해주길 good. It could be a double translation as continue worrying about us low pointers, losers, and continue worrying about us, the end. I'm out. Mic drop.
I'm excited for him to break down his verse.
Yeah.
Now personally, RM's part is the apex of this whole song. It's because in one single verse, he uses 7 different usages of 땡.
Wow.
The first line,
Yeah.
캐셔 계산 소리 땡, is literally the sound of the cashier opening, which could also imply that he has a lot of money now. And the second line, 어릴 적 좋아함 얼음 땡, is a Korean version of tag. It's when kids run away, they shout 얼음, which is freeze, to get immune from the catcher, and then another survivor can come along and tag the frozen person, saying 땡, which unleashes him from the frozen state. And third, 난 딩동, 넌 땡, means I'm correct and you're wrong. And fourth, 넌 칠끝, 난 땡, is again referenced from the card game. You might be a 7-pointer, but I'm above that tier. Fifth, 라면 먹고 잔 얼굴 땡, comes from the expression 땡땡 부었다. It's a fun way to describe your face is swollen after you've eaten ramen last night.
I'm gonna say that
Six,
from now.
설거지들, do your thing. 날 봐, 난 네 air thing. RM is now playing with language now. The pronunciation of 땡 is similar to thang, which is the slang of thing in English. Last but not least, 7th, 네가 쩔어, 멋져, 겨울탱. RM finally uses another similar sound, 탱, to make it rhyme with 땡. 얼탱이 없다 is a slang for 어이가 없다, which means dumbfounded.
어이가 없네.
Phew, so basically I would summarize this song as genius wordplay and rhythmical onomatopoeia. The repetitive 땡 sound makes the song much more rhythmical and addictive, whereas the various meanings of 땡 constantly changing throughout the song make it hard for foreigners or average people to understand, but at the same time makes it genius for a rap lyric.
Yeah, seriously. His brain, bro.
His brain is insane.
I hope he died in that well.
Rather than being a celebrity. This line shows BTS's
a great
attitude
line.
or mentality of being a celebrity in a nutshell. It's not about being special or enjoying the spotlight. It's about sharing and returning the love they received by celebrating together.
이름값 하는 개구리들 우물 안에 죽기를.
이름값 하는 개구리들 우물 안에 죽기를. This is a reference from a Korean saying called 우물안 개구리, which means a frog is stuck in a well and he thinks that well is his whole world. Thus, he's very narrow-sighted and he thinks he's the best inside that small world. 개구리 usually just means frog, but in this case I think there's a hidden double meaning inside it, saying 개구리다, which is a slang for fucking lame or foul. I think RM is addressing to the haters in Korea who think they're the best with their own lame songs in this small country. He said they should die in this small well called Korea without even having the opportunity to see the big world outside, where BTS is now using as a stage. Last but not least, as a director's commentary, I would like to point out the fact that despite this song being a diss track, there is actually no real hate or toxic cursing inside, but rather BTS chooses to play around playfully with the word 땡 in a teasing manner and swaggering about their current success. For me, this is the point that sets apart this song from all other diss tracks. Low negativity, but comic and satirical high self-esteem.
Yes.
That's why you gotta watch the explanation video.
Seriously.
Go straight into this. Yeah, there's no captions, but you got it.
Look at that bass.
I love the crowd interaction too.
I love they're all wearing like kimonos.
I do too.
I love that RM has a fan. I love it.
Like,
Okay.
yeah, pause.
Okay, so Going back to cultural appropriation,
Okay.
though I'm not really talking about cultural appropriation, I just really appreciate artists that can take hip-hop and find ways to incorporate their own culture and the style and create something new. Like, why try to add, like,
Yeah.
why try to be, like, why try to emulate black hip-hop artists? Like, this is dope. Like, Arms up there in a kimono with a big-ass fan, laying it down. Like, I think that is so dope and so cool and just another way to view and interpret hip-hop. And so I am here for this. I love this. Everything about this.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say.
I think it's just really cool because, like, Suga is just so good at taking, like, traditional sounds and then, like, incorporating, like, that trap beat. And so, like, the same thing with this and with Digital, which we'll get to, is you're, like, you still hear the traditional. Like, you could hear the instruments. You could see still, like, the Asian culture, like, the Korean culture.
And you can hear it because they
You
have
can hear it.
They have tracks, Oriental sounding tracks in the background. Yeah.
And so it's just kind of, like, I know that's, like a commentary that people have given them as far as, like, you're becoming too Western, you're becoming too much that you're not being Korean, and that's why Idol was, like, one of their things where they're like, no, we are Korean.
Yeah.
And so this is, like, one of those things where they're like, we celebrate us also. And so I just kind of love that, you know?
I love it. I think it's just a great, artistically, it's cool to see the combination.
Yeah.
And just seeing, it's kind of, I mean, I don't want to say it's something new because I don't know stuff that well yet, but for me it's new, and I just feel incredibly inspired and like, whoa, that's dope. Like, I haven't seen that before.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And that's a cool thing to experience. So I'm so here for all of this.
Yeah.
I'm here for all of it. I love the way J-Hope just feels the music. He's like feels it in his body. Yeah. Here comes the fanboy. Yay! He's just there. That beat. Yeah. He's just like, I'm here. He's the best. I love it because he comes out and he dances and then he just leaves. Oh my god, Arm's verse here, bruh. Genius. This man is so intelligent. His wordplay, also, he rocking the heck out of that floral kimono. You better work that kimono, sir. Yes.
I love it.
I love it. I love everything about this. Yes! J-Hope!
That's why that is one of my favorite
All
songs.
right, you were not wrong.
You know?
I mean, not that I ever think you're wrong. Anytime Joe says something, I'm like, oh yeah, she probably right.
Dang. Yes.
Anytime we disagree, I'm like, she probably right.
Okay. I love when the vocal line raps. You guys, I love when Jin raps.
Oh my gosh, what was it? Oh, they were doing chicken noodle soup.
Yeah.
And like that part where he's like,
Poppin'.
poppin'. I'm like, those aren't even the lyrics. He just like saying whatever he can.
Yes. He my favorite.
Oh, it was great though. It was great. I love it.
Vocal line.
Vocal line shows the rap that I love.
Do you want the captions or you're good without it?
Oh, I was like, what did I do? I'm so
Why
confused.
didn't you hear anything? Look at that crowd.
Hip-hop, website, rapper, Chun-Shu, worldwide, Chadwick, come on, AP, Chun-Sip, 누군가 이길 말, How about you? I like you.
I love him. I will say, baby daddy Jimin. He just feels like it's just so easy for him. He's just like so like
He's like reserved the way he
yeah,
is.
but
Very
the
much
way
like,
he did it was like just really like chill but swaggy.
Uh-huh.
And then Jin is just goofy, and then V is just excited.
So
But
excited.
Jimin's like, yeah, you know,
Yeah.
I could
I
be.
can do this.
I could do this. Hey.
I love that they're also there to hype everyone else up. He's like getting ready.
Get ready.
Getting ready.
Get ready. Hey, go ahead, V. Go ahead, V. Okay. You know, he was just like
He was so hyped for
mentally
that.
prepared, like
He
hyped.
was like, I gotta
was
do
like,
this. I gotta do this.
ready.
Right?
I think Jungkook too. Jungkook has like that Jimin of like calm and swaggy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. How's Jungkook good at everything? Y'all?
Everything.
Literally everything.
Golden Mac.
Hey.
RAPLINE. That's Ddaeng.
Slow clap, y'all.
Slow clap.
Slow clap.
How you feeling? How you feeling about all that?
It's so good. It's really good. All of it was wonderful. I'm very happy right now.
Oh, that's
I've been wanting to watch this video for a minute, or like even hear the song. I haven't heard the song. I'm sorry. If I should stop pointing. That's rude in Asian culture.
It's okay.
Sorry, I'm gonna try to do like this. Try to do
Okay.
like this because I respect y'all. Stop. Sorry. Okay, so it was great. So Joe told me about this song, and she's like, "It's one of my favorite songs. Can't wait for you to watch it." And I have been wanting to see it ever since she's.
I keep on raving about certain
like, just
songs.
raving, yeah.
I'm just like, I can't wait when we do it. I can't wait. But it's like hard for us to like find time to sit down and just like do reactions.
I know.
And so that's why it's kind of cool to do things on the fly. Just be like, what do you want to do?
I know, seriously. That was wonderful. That song is phenomenal. Like, I mean, yeah, the wordplay and the wordplay is insane.
The wordplay's insane.
And especially, I mean, I knew it from from when I first saw the video, and I was like, I feel like Ddaeng doesn't mean the same thing in each of these. Like, I feel like how we have different meanings for words. I was like, I feel like Ddaeng is meaning different things. So I already had an idea that like he was really working, like playing with the wordplay. And when I say he, I'm talking specifically RM. But like the song overall, I'm not sure if he wrote all the lyrics.
I'm pretty sure they each wrote their own.
They each wrote their own part. Okay,
yeah, probably.
Okay, and then so like wordplay for all of them is it was wonderful, but like RM's first, bro, woohoo! It's so good. It's you can definitely see the complexity of of how he like processes and breaks things down. I feel like in analyzing this song, like watching the analysis from DK TV, I was like, wow, man.
Yeah.
Just it blows me away. RM blows me away. Like from a songwriting perspective, it just inspires me and it makes me want to go write music like immediately. But
go do it.
I know,
do
right?
it.
I know. It's very. I love it. I love everything about it. the DKTV description.
Yeah. I love that
Danny
they break
did a
stuff
great
down.
job. What's
Like
it,
that?
That was Daniel, right?
That was David.
David.
Yeah.
Sorry. David. David
David
did a great job.
David.
Of breaking it down and then
Yeah.
watching like the vocal.
Oh my god. I love I'm sorry. I love Jin. Jin rapping is my favorite thing in the world. You guys know I love Jin. But Jin rapping, because he goes for it.
And it's so he goes for it and he doesn't hit the mark.
No.
But it's just so endearing.
It's so endearing.
And I just love that he goes for it.
He does.
Regardless.
Every
And
time.
I know he has to know he's not hitting the mark. Like, I know they probably ain't lying to him.
Like you do.
But he does it anyways, and it's just heartwarming and endearing, and
Yeah.
it just makes you love him even more. For not being afraid. I love Jin because he's not afraid to just be himself.
Oh, yeah.
Even in like those like super silly and
Yeah.
like he's not trying to look cool necessarily. He's just himself and happy and just goofy and awesome. And Jin, you're great. You're great.
We love you. We love you, Jin Chang.
Oh, so good.
I also love the fact that like as much as like the wordplay is and like all the like the message behind the song, like it's like a diss track, but it's not like they're not like naming names or it's not like
Exactly. It's a diss track without
being
a lot
diss
of
track.
negativity.
Yeah.
I mean, what David said is 100% true. It's like this is a very unique song, and that it is 100% a diss track. Like, it really is. But it's done. It's like when people, like really intelligent people, like
He's like, you're not
insult
worth my time
you,
to
but you're
like it goes over your head.
It doesn't even necessarily go over your head. You're just like, they did it in a way that it's really hard to like refute or come back at. Like it was done so like nicely or like delivered in such a like intellectual way that you're just like,
Oh.
Like you're left a little speechless.
You're like,
you
oh,
don't know
I'm
how to
gonna shut
reply.
up now.
Yeah, you're just like, man.
The thing about like them, like the ciphers, like the 4 ciphers are all in the earlier albums. Like all of them are diss tracks. Like straight up, we are just clapping back. And so like that happens, and then mic drop happens. So when mic drop does it, in the verse, in the bridge, Jin is actually saying like, this is our last goodbye. And ever since then, they haven't really had like an actual diss track the way that they did the ciphers. And so they've had Ddaeng.
Why they don't? I feel like they don't need to anymore.
They don't need to anymore. They're
Like
just,
it's undeniable.
yeah.
Like their success is
Like,
undeniable.
what-
What at this point
like,
they
what are you
don't
gonna
need
say?
to entertain
Like, yeah.
that at all.
And that, I think that's like their approach to things, where they're like, what's no, like,
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's Ddaeng.
That's Ddaeng.
We did a 4 video run on Ddaeng because we are hardcore.
We hardcore guys.
we hardcore.
We go hard up in here.
Yep.
And I enjoyed every single one of those videos immensely. I'm not gonna lie.
Great. I'm so glad.
Thank
I feel like you need the whole spectrum.
It's
of
true.
like,
it's true. Now I have the whole like Ddaeng experience, and I love and appreciate the song more. And I will always, when I hear that song, think of Jin. Forever and always.
Anyways, thanks so much for coming back.
Thank you guys.
Thank you. Like, comment, subscribe, all the things.
Maybe turn on notifications if you'd like to see us in a more expedient manner.
Expediency. Anyways, bye. See you later.